installing a new shower in a basement. We need to move the floor drain for the shower from where it is to right about here in there somewhere. So we're going to jackhammer roughly this U-shaped area out, so we can fit that shower in. You can rent a jackhammer like this at Home Depot for about 50 bucks for 4 hours, or 80 some dollars for the day. Shouldn't take too long to make our hole a little bigger. So I've kind of made an outline around that that U-shaped line that I did. What you do is you just sort of run the jackhammer around the outside, then you can start breaking up the concrete in the middle. Okay, it turns out I had to do a little more jackhammering than I thought. A shower's going in here, so it needs a 2-inch drain by local code here where we are. There's just a 1.5 inch from the builder here. So we're going to have to cut out all this and put in full 2-inch drain. And I decided just to go directly from here right over to where the drain's going to be, right in here, as opposed to, you know, going with the original route, which went way over here for some reason and then back. So we're going to redo this plumbing so that we have 2-inch everywhere, and so we've jackhammered all around to give lots of room to be able to cut out old pieces and work with the new stuff and get a full 2-inch drain to the shower. So that's it. It took about an hour to jackhammer this, and you know, lots more time pulling out the old concrete and the gravel and so forth, but we're getting there. Okay, we've now cut out the old 1.5 inch pipe, which is this here, and we've replaced it with 2-inch. So you can see here, starting here at the drain, we've put in a 2-inch Y, tied it into the original plumbing here at the corner going up to the drain, to the vent rather, and put a 22.5 inch elbow here and a new 2-inch pipe here with the P-trap, new P-trap going over to the shower drain. So we've replaced that old 1.5 inch with 2-inch. The next step will be to position the P-trap under the shower drain. We might have to cut this piece back a little bit. It's a little bit long right now. You want to keep it a bit long so you can adjust. It's easier to cut off 1 inch than it is to add 1 inch, that's for sure. So once we get that all in place, none of it's been cemented yet. It's just all sitting there without cement. Once we get that in place, we'll put the shower down and check the position of the P-trap, make any adjustments, and then once everything's perfect, we'll cement it all in place. The shower base is in place now, and you can see we've got our new 2-inch piping with the P-trap, and it's pretty close. I eyeballed the first cut and made it a little bit long, and you can see I've put another piece coming out of the P-trap, and you can see it's, I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty good. It's a little bit close to the wall, so we'll just measure that. We'll probably take about a 1/2 inch, just eyeballing it again off. That's a better shot, to bring that right into the middle of the drain. Okay, we've got the new 2-inch pipe all glued. Now the next step is to fill the gravel back in, right up to the bottom of where the old concrete starts, and then we'll do new concrete on top of that next. Then the shower base can be mounted permanently, and we can start building the walls. Okay, the gravel's in. And we'll put this ring flush with the concrete there. That'll allow us to move this around a little bit.
Press the white button. Push it.
Before you do the concrete, it's always a good idea to put the base back in and make sure things line up. This one looks pretty good, and like I said, we can move that drain around a little bit because we won't be concreting it solid. We'll be using that ring to keep some gravel about 6 inches around it so we can move it around. But it looks good. So we'll pull this out of here and start with the concrete. Okay, we have the concrete all set in there now. It doesn't look bad. It's the first time I've ever done any concrete work, so it went okay. I think we got her fairly level. And it's going to be covered up anyway, so it's level. Hopefully it hardens up good, and then we can start with the shower install, but I think it worked okay.